Do I have friends? Not really. Do I want friends? Of course. Everybody wants friends. It's ridiculous to think that any human would not want a friend. It's just that for me, being on the spectrum, there's very few people I can relate to. So I have one good friend. I honestly relate, since I'm so in tune with my emotions and everything, I relate to women a lot more. So I have a few women friends and women I've dated in the past who we're still somewhat friends, more of acquaintances now, but there's one true guy friend I have, and I would love more. I would love more. He's my first friend since, age 11, first guy friend, and I've been missing out on that. I've been missing out on somebody who is somewhat near my age, a peer of mine who I can talk about life with, because I've never had that. So of course I want friends. Everybody does. Friendships are very important for people with autism. Not only when you have a friendship, they don't even have to be your friend, just a common acquaintance that you see on a regular basis, that the comfortability that is fostered there, it helps the individual with autism slowly step out of their comfort zone and discover what they're capable of with socializing and all that stuff. Relationships are huge for individuals on the spectrum. Some of us don't have a problem making lots of relationships, but there are a lot of people on the spectrum who need practice. And so there needs to be people in their lives that will help them practice how to be in a successful relationship, romantically or platonically, because they need to learn, unfortunately, they need to learn the rules of society and then choose which ones they want to follow, because they shouldn't follow rules that go contrary to who they are on the inside. Is dating with autism hard? Yes. Yes. I don't know about anybody else, but dating is just really tough. Because for me, it's very hard to find, again, people I relate to, especially when you narrow that down to just the female gender. It's very difficult to find somebody I click with. And for me, I need somebody to take my hand and almost not show me the world, but what I need is I need them to pull me out of my shell. I'm still learning how to come out of my shell on my own. But if you have an energy that I can match with, then I will match that energy. But if you don't have the energy that I'm looking for, I'm going to be very, laid back and very uncomfortable. So dating is very difficult, especially when it gets to a somewhat serious level. Letting someone into my sacred routines, my little things I do during the day that they might seem weird, that I might not want to tell them because I'll feel embarrassed and I might think it will end the relationship. There's a lot of confliction that goes on in my mind when things start to get serious, because even though I really like this person, and I obviously like them because they are understanding, there's still that voice in the back of my head that says, Russell, A, you've disclosed too much in the past and that's how you've gotten hurt. And B, if you disclose your unique traits now, it might be too soon. You might need to develop a further bond with that individual before they fully understand. So there's a lot of factors that go into play, into timing, on how to divulge certain things, the way I think, the way I feel, especially when it comes to love, is a very delicate subject. And unfortunately, I've hurt a lot of people in that regard, and that hurts me in turn. So it's a very sensitive issue, and unfortunately, I only find very few people in this life that can have the confidence within themselves to hear me say things that might hurt them, but no, it's not personal at all.